What's up, guys? This is Spotable62, and welcome back to Let's Play Limbo. In the last episode, we were solving puzzles, and I think I'd like to say we're coming close to the end of the game. I'm not too sure how long, and this is a voiceover, but because I wanted to actually share some thoughts with you guys that I've been thinking about this game. And that's not one of them. Excuse me. Just had a taco salad. It was so delicious. What if the game is a metaphor for something? Because I noticed that, like, maybe the earlier levels having to do with fear, like the spider, and just kind of surpassing that fear, kind of goes into the industrial thought. I don't know. I've just been really enjoying the hell out of this game. And in this particular puzzle right here, I had no idea whether or not to just jump at the right time, but you're supposed to bring it on the edge, wait till it tips over, and then climb over. And there's just a lot of puzzles that I enjoy. There are a couple that I had to look up, but not during this run through. I actually had to do everything by myself in this particular puzzle. But I mean, there's just so much depth to it. I really enjoyed it a lot. And I think, especially coming up with that girl, and there's a glow worm on my head, I think that's where you're supposed to go to. But I mean, what does that mean? Do you just go to, you know, is she someone in particular, a sister, a girlfriend, you know, somebody you're supposed to go to? It just really confuses me, and it's not to the point where I can't interpret it, because in my own interpretation, the industrial, you know, aspect means that there's just so much thought that goes on and occurs. And what freaked me out was how it was from the girl and then it switches back and it's gone now. So I'm not sure if he was going in delusion or not. This part right here was a little tricky for me, but I finally figured it out soon. But there's just a lot of graphic detail and a lot of, I don't even know, it's just perfect. Like, for example, if I get squish and then it pulls back, it kind of shows the guts. It just has such good detail for a game that only has just black and white, and I think that's a really good portrayal of what the game, you know, is trying to. It's not like the cartoon, oh, wah, 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 but it's just really, it's really flavorful, and I really enjoy the game a lot so far. I'm hoping to have this as my first finish LP, and stupid me can't figure out the damn puzzle. I soon figure it out, though, and then I just feel like an idiot afterwards. And I'm not sure how you guys feel after finishing a good puzzle, and then you're just like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be solved. Derp. But, I mean, I just can't wait to have this as a first LP run. Amnesia, as far as I'm concerned, I understand that it's probably lengthy. I'm not too sure. But I like to LP a lot of games is because then I really keep it fresh, keep it interesting. I always mix it up. And there's a lot of demand for League of Legends stuff, which is kind of incredible. So, yeah, I'm just, as I'm watching myself play the game, because this is a voiceover, because there's no legitimate way to turn down the volume. I mean, I can have it in sync or whatever, but I mean, it's just going to be problematic. So I'd rather just do a voiceover and talk about the game. The game itself is just really well made, I think. It's just very, very intricate, very thought out, and just maybe it has different imagery. Like all these gears, for example, as we're going throughout the industry and everything like that, maybe that has a specific meaning. And actually what you're supposed to do, this is a timing puzzle, as I call it, the one I'm going to be doing, or am I doing. And it normally is supposed to flip a switch, pause, have it come up, and then just come get it. So I set it up the right way. I just gotta now flip the lever. But I mean, why? There's just so much I can describe. And allow me to describe number one. Number one, the lack of color. Maybe that sets it as it sets its own tone. It sets its own color. Black and white. The world is black and white. But throughout everything else, it's more or less kind of laid out there. It's really unique. I personally enjoy the game, as a matter of fact. I mean, I wanted to LP this because I wasn't supposed to, but I had friends like, oh, you should LP, and I'm like, okay. And then I started doing it, and I like it. Just the problem is, it's one of those, oh, I have so many LPs. Well, I mean, if I were to LP one game at a time, I would burn that game. Like, I'd be done with one of them right now. And that doesn't really show how much I enjoy a good video game. This puzzle with the ladder and electricity, by the way, is such a pain in my ass, man. This was a really tricky puzzle for me. Because it's not, I know what to do to push it, rocket back and forth. It's just timing once again. Like, when I'm supposed to push it up. How am I supposed to push it up? That sort of deal. But, again, if I just played through one LP, I guarantee you I can finish, trying to think of a good example. I could finish Mass Effect in, like, 2 days. I would have every single recording. I'd be done 2 to 3 days, if not 5, for really specific, detailed sort of endeavors. Maybe, I don't know why industry, though. It went from nature to industry. Maybe that means something. You know, I know I've already said it, but, I mean, has anyone actually made a thesis statement based on Limbo? Shit. Oh, God, this part right here. And then I tried looking out. And then I realized soon that I'm supposed to set the minecart. This puzzle right here is going to fuck you up unless you don't realize that set up the minecart and then do the puzzle. Luckily, I did it by accident. I was just like, oh, I'm just going to set up the minecart. Soon. I'm not doing it right this second, but you're about to see it fairly soon. But there's so much thought into it. Like, I love the puzzles, man. This is a good, simple game. I died, whatever. This is a good and simple game. This is an example of how a game should be. Simple, well to the point, and has a lot of room to kind of really think about it. As you see here, I'm going to pull this minecart. That's what you're supposed to do, otherwise you're fucked. Like, you are legitimately fucked. Because when you turn on that switch, the floor is going to be electricity, and then that's going to be really bad for everybody's part. But I don't know, I really like it. I really do. I really enjoy the game so far. But only so far so good. The only thing I was not a fan of is how it just did not give me any more things to explore. Like, it didn't give me secret entrances or anything. It just kind of was like, oh, you run away, or it's a linear puzzle. If they had like little extras or something, like necklaces or, you know, mementos or something, just something to explain what's going on, I mean, it'd be a great little addition. But after that, I feel like the game is just perfect and on the dot. There's a lot of thought involved, and the physics, man. I don't think anybody really notices the physics, but the physics in the game is just spot on. It's not, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that. You can grab an object, you can grab whatever you want to. It's just already set for you. Jump, because you're gonna die anyway. You're supposed to follow the boy's eyes, which I feel like that's the coolest. Jump at the perfect time and land. But I mean, does anyone actually wonder what is actually going on, or did this never happen? Because I feel like maybe this is... Oh, and this part was a total cock block, man. I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go, and then it just killed me. I was like, fuck me. That was my thought on this puzzle. What you're supposed to do is get off. Alright, that's cool. It starts up the electricity. So you're supposed to pull it back, and then get on, and then just run. Run like hell. And it's about to hit it, and jump. Perfect timing. But I really like the game. I do. It's just something I really enjoy in my spare time. Not many people really play Limbo as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it's one of those, oh yeah, it was a great puzzle game. If you like puzzle games, then this is a good game for you. Or it's not puzzle, but action-adventure sort of deal. There's just not really much to say. I mean, I could have a whole review on it if I wanted to, but I mean, I don't think people really expect that from me. But I will gladly I will talk more about the game, but in very full detail rather than the crappy detail I'm giving, because my detail is just god awful right now. Really, I feel like this game, don't make it a sequel, by the way. If there's Limbo 2, I mean, we're gonna have problems. You really can't improve any more than that, unless you give the guy a feature for a gun. That'd be pretty damn cool. I just feel like, if you guys feel like I'm LPing something I shouldn't be, or whatever, let me know, because the last thing I want to do is piss you guys off. And I know a one demand. Oh, by the way, they have chain guns in this game. What the fuck? Where did that come from? Good lord, man. Did you see the, like, 50 cal bullets take off the boy's head? Mother of goodness, man. And then that was a death trap, so I was, like, wanting to confirm that. Maybe there was, like... Maybe it was one of those secret things where it's like, oh, you're trying so hard at an impossible puzzle where really you're supposed to fall down the hole. Oh, excuse me. If you guys ever had taco salad, seriously, I recommend it. So delicious. But this puzzle right here, this was a very intricate puzzle. I actually kind of got confused. I was like, what are you supposed to do? And then I noticed it moving, actually. I died. I got sliced in half. And then I was like, wait a second. That thing moves. What do I do? I know what I can do. So I was hoping to trigger that. And then I realized, nope, that's not going to work. So if I activated the other one, anytime soon now, I'm pretty sure I, grow a brain and do it. My first original thought was, maybe it runs out of bullets. And then I was running. And then that's when I realized, oh, you're supposed to take out the chain gun. That makes a lot of sense. But it's going to be failure here for the first part, I believe, because I die amazingly. Because I didn't realize it goes back and forth. Hoping I was going to run away, and then I was put in a bad position. But then I was like, okay, I get it. And you kind of see how the guts are just, like, sprung out there a lot. But enough about that. I'm pretty sure you guys are bored. You're like, shut up. You probably want to have me talk about narcissism and all the fun things. Well, let's go ahead and talk about my completion for a video game called Black and White 2. It's a lot of fun. I recommend you look it up. And I don't mean Pokemon. It's just... I know I could put more league stuff up for you guys if you really want me to. And I know that's something that's really popular as of now. But I mean, I want you to stop and actually enjoy games like these, man. Because these are simple designs that I am personally in love with. These are the kind of video games that I really like. It's kept simple. It's kept basic. It's kept everything. I mean, my lord, this is a fun game. Alright, now this puzzle right here is the biggest pain in the ass ever. I soon figure it out in the near damn future. So you're just going to see me fail a lot. What I can do is that I can stop it right here, the commentary, and then I'll get back to you guys here in a moment. So just watch me fail, watch how stupid I am, and I'll see you guys in a bit. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm apparently the biggest idiot in the planet, and if I was stuck on an island, trust me, we'd all die. I would eat all the bananas and coconuts. The episode's going to end off here, but the next time of Limbo, we're just going to keep going, and hopefully it won't be this boring of commentary. I just wanted to keep it very light today. Just wanted to make sure that, excuse me, I just wanted to get my thoughts out before wrapping up the end of the video. There can't be live commentary, otherwise I can't lower it, but I'll try to sync the audio as best as possible. My name is Spider62. Thank you for watching Limbo, and I will see you guys in the future. Dun dun dun.